Alright. You caught me. You probably guessed what movie I'm seeing this weekend. I mean, it can't be more obvious that I'm going to see Jumanji 2, Welcome to the Jungle. I mean, I tried to be a little more vague than that, but I guess I can't do that. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Rob Rodriguez. Now, very quick, I want to apologize to any cosplayers out there who were disappointed with that performance. There's probably two reasons why. One, I didn't commit to wearing the Chewbacca costume throughout the entire show. And two, they were probably confused of what my message was even trying to be. Was it like Chewbacca meets Clark Kent? Is it like a Justice League Star Wars kind of fanfic? Wow, you guys are really creative. Like, I heard some of you go to Comic-Con as the product placement from Jurassic World, so that's pretty interesting. A lot of downtime. A lot of effort to do that. Like, I feel as though there are so many trends going on all at once that some people don't realize that it's a competition. Some people don't realize that you're not supposed to soak all of it in. Which is my problem, I guess, because I find out, I try to jump in, it's already long gone. There's no more Daniel with the white vans. There's no more ventriloquist girl who won America's Got Talent. Grace VanderWaal, still relevant, by the way. She won last season. And, different styles, for example. Because here's the thing, we have, I'm not sure if Aeropostale or And I shop at the Gap, if you can't make it any more obvious. I mean, for crying out loud, I own a South Pole shirt. And it's too far along to even say, Rob, you're so 2000 and late. 2018 is more like it. Now, no surprise here, I'm late to the game with a lot of things. Like, I just heard Havana by Camila Cabello. I just heard Thunder by Imagine Dragons. Now, Ed Sheeran would actually find this imperfect, because it just makes you wonder, what the heck is going on? Am I living in a cave? Well, I'm living in a man cave in my parents' house, but that's a different story for another day. You know what, I haven't brought this up for a while, so I'm going to bring it up now. Like, sure, we got DVDs, we got VHS. Not so much this anymore. We're more aiming toward this. And not really this anymore, we're more aiming toward Blu-ray and whatever you want to call the smaller discs, digital download. So basically, these have become paperless or hard casingless. But if these things were still around, look, they last a little longer. Sure, it's a little more effort, you gotta rewind these manually, while the latter, they start over automatically or leave off where you left them. This Geek Out was sponsored by whatever next week's show is. So in short, you can watch any episode of this show. And here's the thing, even in the older episodes, I'm bringing up stuff that happened way before that date. On Facebook, you see all these food preparing videos lately. Very short, very same format, all of them. But, there are people probably out there who think the food can be prepped in just 30 seconds to a minute. As you may know, Fall Out Boy made a song called Uma Thurman, which samples the Munsters theme song. Now, personally, I feel a record label bought the sample with what I like to call a kill bill. Don't really feel like I have to explain that. The show Once Upon a Time on ABC. In all honesty, I haven't seen it yet, because I honestly want to wait for the series to kind of cool in its climax before I actually decide to watch it. But, I heard all over Facebook that they're adding the characters from Frozen. Slowly but surely, all the characters from Frozen, from the T, or to the T, exactly how they looked in the movie. They're gonna put it on Once Upon a Time. Come on. So, I should be good here. I think my work here is done. I'm not retiring, of course, no. But I think we can't live by the motto out with the old, in with the new. How about in with the new, welcome the old in from the cold? Sorry that rhymed, but you know what? I ain't got no time for that. Well, we have a lot of show to fill, so that being said, I'm gonna need a minute. I'm actually happy. Not because Christmas is in 10 days and my birthday's in 5, but because it's Wednesday and we are way ahead of schedule here at the Rob Rodriguez Show. Because, you know, it's not Friday. The show is not in a rush. I'm not distracted. Motivated. It's actually an improvement for me. So I'm giving myself a pat on the back and punch in the shoulder. Man, I wish that didn't hurt. You know, by nature, I've always been a distracted, procrastinating person, and you know, I've been making it a goal to work on that. And you know, I can say my room is a distraction. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Just look all over. If you can see it. Yep. The room is a big distraction. So if it's any big surprise why I'm looking to the left a lot in a lot of the videos, you can probably tell why. It's because I'm foreseeing what I want to do after the show a lot of the time. Now, you saw a Popeye blanket to the left. That's not what I'm looking at. The TV used to be over there. And some posters are over there that I like to glance at every now and again, just for motivation, I guess. But if there's anything else that distracts me, not now, if there's anything else that distracts me, I have no idea what it could be. Oh, so now I'm a distraction. Well, why don't you just somehow slowly write me off? Now, Rod, why would I do that to you? I don't know, how about in season 3, I was just a cameo, an Easter egg. This isn't Marvel, my friend. Yeah, don't do that. That's inappropriate. Wildly inappropriate. Well, this is awkward. Ow! It's time for that weekly list known as the possibility list. It's kind of like how you spend 15% or more time on patience in the car when you're in traffic. I don't know. Now I'm going to explain some new bits coming to you in the next year coming around. Well, for starters, every episode is now going to have this thing called the possibility list. You had David Letterman's top 10 list. Well, the possibility list is a prediction list of things that are likely to happen, but it kind of has a humor to it. So it could happen, or it couldn't happen, but we all need the laugh, don't we? You have these chart-topping songs right now, but what if there were sequels? That's why I titled this list 5 sequels to already popular songs. Right, let's just commemorate it somehow, with this list being titled 9 Reasons the Possibility List Managed to Run 2 years straight. I know I should be offended because that sounds like an insult, but you know what? There's 9 of them, and this is only the second occasion that there's been 9 list items, and the first time I didn't even present the 9 list items. It was my younger brother. So this is an honor to finally get the greater amount of list items. At number 9, because I set it up that way. Number 8, some people get that the list is made up, others not so much. Number 7, rejection is timeless, so the rejected themed lists are good to go. Number 6, it fills time. Number 5. It saved the show in the second season from thoughts of cancellation. You didn't hear that. Number 4. Yeah, number 4. I strive to make the Letterman proud. Okay, I misread that, and it sounded like I was talking about a high school jacket. But, we mean the talk show host. What a legend. Number 3. It's a clear indication the episode is almost over. Number 2. At least these only come once a week. And number 1. 9 reasons the possibility list managed to run 2 years straight. The introduction has made me better at puns over time. Alright, and that is the possibility list for you this week. Well, anyway, that is the show for you this week. You know to follow me on social media. Be sure to send birthday wishes on Wednesday, December 20th, because the next time you see me, I'll be 21 years old. And don't worry, I won't host under the influence, I promise, even though it seems like that from time to time. Like this episode right here. Well, anyway, see you next time.